What's up, guys, and welcome to Stay Tuned, the show that brings you education, motivation, and demonstration. And today I'm going to be giving you guys 7 tips on how to launch your YouTube channel. But before we get started, our motivator for today is Gary Vee, who says, putting out great content is always the right idea. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Whoa! Perfect!
Alright, guys, so as a business owner, I like to look at this from more of a business aspect when dealing with YouTube and YouTube channels and different things like that. And I've done a lot of research and different things like that on, how to build a business. And I feel like some of these same steps can be translated over to YouTube. So number one is actually figuring out your target audience. You want to figure out those specific people that you're trying to reach. In my last video, I talked a lot about making sure that you find that one audience that, specifically wants that one thing. Like if you're a lawn service, make sure you're talking about, lawns and grass and ways that you can, that one specific area and that one specific topic. You don't want to be too broad about anything because you're looking for a target audience. If you make hats, stick to hats. Don't talk about hats, shoes, backpacks, and all kinds of different things like that because that's very broad. It gets, thrown here and thrown there. And your audience won't really know exactly what you're going for. So you kind of get a little bit of a up and down kind of wave going on with your views and different things like that. You want to make sure you stay consistent and stick to exactly what you're trying to do. So that's number one. So number two, you actually have to think about exactly why these people care about your content. Find your target audience, figure out exactly what they want, figure out, answer their questions, fill their needs and different things like that. And you actually have to figure out exactly why it is that this is, what's filling their needs. This is what they want, why they actually care about your content, why they actually, want your content and what's bringing them value, which is the value proposition. What are the values in what you're bringing your audience in your videos as far as YouTube? What is the value that you're bringing to your audience? They know, they care because they want to watch it, but also what do they care about? Why do they care about this content and different things like that? So, and actually deliver that to them and let them know, let your target audience know this is what I'm delivering to. This is my value proposition to you guys, and this is what I'm delivering. So that's step number 2. Step number 3 is actually content strategy. In my last video, I talked a lot about creating a structure for your videos. It goes the same way with your business and creating a structure for your business. You always want to make sure you find a content strategy, basically to deliver this content to your audience, to your target audience, with your value proposition. You want to kind of set out certain strategics or whatever, or plan out, exactly how you're going to be delivering your videos to your audience each time, because you want to be consistent every single time, because your audience is going to look for that consistency. They're going to look for, okay, they come to your video because he's funny, he says this and he talks this way and he does this little move that I like and he shows this little clip. They want to consistently come back for that one thing. So you never want to switch it up. That's why in my later videos, I actually talked about if you guys are goofy, if you guys are serious or whatever it is, be yourself, because it's a lot easier to be yourself than to act and fake out things and actually be something you're completely not. If you're funny, be funny, So make sure you find that content strategy, build that little structure, and make sure you continue to deliver that to your audience. Step number 4 is actually the growth strategy. You actually want to put your content in certain places that your target audience would find it. Make sure that you go and put that content in as many outlets as you can that have your target audience in it. If you talk a lot about race cars, make sure you go to the racetracks and car shows and car events and different things like that with super fast cars, and deliver that and pass out flyers, put up, on, websites about fast cars or whatever. Make sure you drop in, stuff about your videos, or go out to, car places and different things like that, and spread that information and to your target audience to help you build up your channel. And, if you're using it for your business, to help build up your business, in that same sense. So yeah, just make sure you put it in as many outlets as you can to help build yourself up. And just the same amount of energy that you're putting into your videos, you need to put that same amount of energy into actually spreading your content and getting your content known and getting your content to your target audience in whatever way, form, or fashion that may be. Just make sure you do that. All right. So that's step number 4. All right, guys. So step number 5 is actually populate with content. You have to populate your YouTube channel or your business or whatever it may be with content. Basically, if you have a YouTube channel, you want to make sure you drop a couple videos on there. When you first when you first launch your YouTube channel, you want to make sure you have at least, a good bit of content on there, at least 3-4 videos with some of your content actually already created on your page, so that when you do start to do the growth strategy and spread the word about your page or whatever, and they actually go to look up your channel, there's actually stuff on there that they can actually watch to, let them, kind of figure out if they want to subscribe to it, if it's good for them, any benefits in there, to figure out the value propositions in it, whether they like it or not, stuff like that. You want to make sure you have content already there, especially with a business. Whenever you start your company, you actually want to make sure, for me as a videographer and a graphic designer and everything like that, and owning my multimedia company, one of the biggest things that I have to do is I have to make sure that I have videos already created. I have to make sure, I have some form of experience and content and, work already done, so that I can come to my clients and show them. Because the number one thing that they're going to ask me is, well, have you done a video for this? Or let me see one of the videos that you've done, because they want to see your work. No one wants to just take a risk and, just jump into something and they don't even know what's going on. And that's the same thing with YouTube and your YouTube channel. They don't want to just subscribe to you and you only have one video, and that's a waste of their feed. Again, guys, they don't want to fill their notifications up and different things like that with something that might not be exactly what they want. So you want to give your target audience a really good feel for what it is you're going to be talking about, how you're structured, and so that they know whether or not, this is what I want to go with, or this is not what I want to go with. So that's tip number 5, guys, on the list. Tip number 6 is actually announce it. Whenever you're going to launch your YouTube channel, you actually want to just make it known that you're going to do so. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone on social media sites. Go and do that growth strategy that I talked about, and go spread the word to as many places as you can with your target audience there in it. So if it's YouTube, if it's Facebook, if it's Instagram, if it's the store down the street, if it's AutoZone, if it's the mall, or wherever your target audience is, guys, you want to kind of spread that message and spread that word to that audience. So if you're building a makeup channel, make you some cards and actually go out to the mall and go to the makeup section and actually just give the lady, a stack of cards with like a little bit of your information on there. So when a customer comes in and they're like, oh, I really want to know about this product, the lady can be like, well, oh, this girl just came in. She's a YouTuber. She did a review on this product. Maybe you should watch her video. She does a little bit of a test run on it or whatever, and you can learn a lot about it. She actually shows you how to use the product and different things like that. And there's some other products in there that she recommends to you that you maybe can buy. And then that also goes again with, you know, the contracts and making brand deals and different things like that. Because if you were to go to one of these places in the mall and they would say, hey, you know, I do YouTube videos on your products, you know, can I do some kind of deal with you? Whereas if somebody comes in and says they watch my video, can I get a percentage of your blah, blah, of the sale or whatever? And that's one way you can make money on YouTube, you know, super small without any subscribers. I mean, well, with a good bit of subscribers, if you go ahead and build. And I also have a video on that too, guys, if you want to kind of figure out how to make money on YouTube. I have a couple videos that you guys can watch on that on my page. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing a lot more content like that. All right, guys. So the last tip is tip number 7, which is evaluate and repeat. So basically, after you guys have launched your YouTube channel or launched your business, and you've gotten all those steps done and you've done the whole process, and now it's time for you guys to evaluate exactly what's going on with your audience, how they're reacting to it, what are the likes and what are the dislikes, what's working and what's not working, you know, what looks good and what doesn't look good. You need to look at the things that don't look good, guys, and fix them, kind of rearrange them, sort them out, and make them better, and then keep it going. Number one, you want to make sure you repeat. That's why it's evaluate and repeat. Make sure you learn from the things that you learn from your audience, you learn from how your content went down and the reactions that you got from your audience and different things like that. Learn from it, and basically build on that. If there's anything that needs to be fixed, changed, resorted, or whatever it is, guys, make sure you go back there and you fix it. So if you own a business, guys, and you just launched your first product, if your customers are saying, hey, I really like this product, but I wish this, or I wish that, or this should be changed, learn from those things, figure it out, fine tune your product, and redistribute it out again, and continue to keep it going, guys. Because remember, guys, you got to stay focused, you got to stay consistent, and you got to keep it moving. Now, one thing you guys have to remember is when you first drop your channel, you're going to have 0 subscribers. Or when you first open your business, you're not going to have any customers, and it's going to be very slow in the beginning. And that's just a part of the process. You have to build, you have to continue to stay consistent, stay focused, make sure that you continue to stick to that structure, all your growth structure, your content structure. Make sure you continue to deliver that value proposition to your target audience, and make sure that you guys just keep learning, keep evaluating, and keep growing. Learn from other people that are in your same field and doing the same things that you do, and build, guys. Just keep it going, keep it moving, stay focused, and everything will turn out fine for you guys. I'm really, really, really sure. Now, one tip for YouTubers that I wish, well, YouTubers and business owners, that I wish I would have done when I first started my YouTube channel is simply, whenever I was doing my videos, I wish I would have made a couple episodes in the beginning, because I didn't do that. I wish I would have made a couple episodes in the beginning, maybe 4, 5, 6 episodes in the very beginning, got the structure down, figured out everything that I needed to do, got my thumbnails right. And then before I launched anything, I would do like a bunch of promotional videos for it, and basically spread the word a little bit more, to everyone. Just say, hey guys, I got a YouTube channel coming out. It's gonna be great, blah 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 blah. Do like a little snippet of it or whatever, in my talk, and say, hey guys, just go check it out. it's starting on August the blah, blah, blah of this day. So they know exactly when it's going to drop, and actually schedule on my YouTube uploads. There's a spot where you can actually schedule out your your videos and basically schedule them out for a specific time every single day, the exact same time every single day, because that will boost up your YouTube algorithm, and it'll make it so that, because it sees you posting consistently and exactly at the same time, so it'll help boost you up a little bit more and a little bit further. So yeah, I would have just scheduled out each and every last one of my videos, promoted it just a little bit more before I actually dropped the actual channel. I mean, I promote now, and I'm off to a great start, but I would have done it just a little bit more differently, guys. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys learned anything from this, please leave it down in the comment section below. If you guys have any tips of your own that you guys may have, or just anything that you've learned, guys, any questions, things like that, please leave it down in the comment section below. I'm very excited about this YouTube channel, and I really want to keep it going. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for liking the video if you like the video. And we're going to keep this thing going, guys. So as always, stay tuned.